This is Cass. This is Kris.
At 8 years old, I saw your beautiful eyes, bright blonde hair, and your smile for the first time. It was third grade in Mr. Schreiner's enrichment class. I had a bowl cut and Harry Potter glasses and had way too much energy. You didn't treat me like the overly hyper, dorky child that I was. I developed an attraction from afar, and I wished I had the courage to speak to you more then. Despite my meekness, we formed a light friendship, and I had no idea what my little crush would turn into. At 13 years old, we ran into each other at Movies 10, and your hair was more full and slightly less golden blonde than before. For some reason, we tried our hand at being boyfriend and girlfriend for the first time. I texted you I loved you that same day, and you decided that we would be better as best friends. At 18 years old, we were seniors in high school. We'd been dating that time for almost 2 years. Your hair started to show more shades of brown than blonde at times. Your smile never left your face. Your eyes shined. At 23 years old, we both had just graduated from Ohio State. At this point, your hair was mostly brown in the winter, and your eyes shifted from blue to gray as the seasons changed. At 28 years old, we are here today, right now, remembering all of the beautiful memories we have, cherishing a lifetime of hope, love, growth, sacrifice, and a lot of coincidences that pushed us back together every single time. Even though neither of us are people who put much thought into destiny, it felt like there was no other way this was going to turn out. Over time, that blonde hair has turned more brown, and eventually it'll become gray. Over time, we will start to forget the earliest parts of our relationship. But I'll never forget how that smiling girl in my class was all I could see, all I could think about. I have to save some words for the vows, but you've given me so much life, allowed me so much love, and have been my best friend since before I had chest hair. I've loved getting older with you, and I could live 1,000 lives and still fight for this exact moment right here, right now, every time. I'll give you everything I have until my last breath. At 33, at 43, at 58, I'll still be here, chasing after you and bringing you along with me. I love you.
Oh, you look beautiful. Thank you. Don't cry, mess up your makeup.
It's too late.
Oh my gosh.
You look so good.
You look beautiful. I love you. I'm so happy for you.
Christopher, we are the lucky ones who found each other early and get to enjoy every possible second with each other throughout our lives. It's hard to put into words now what drew me to you from the start. And at this point, I can't help but believe that it's a sign of how deeply our love runs. We've had so many of our dreams come true, and I owe it all to you. Your dreams and your dedication to making them reality have led us to where we are. I trust you to help us build the life we truly want to have. I appreciate all of the effort and energy you put into our lives, and how much I get to have with you because of it. I am filled to the brim with excitement knowing I get to marry you today. I am so in love with the strong, confident, resilient, loving man that you are, and I'm still in love with every past version of you. We have many more years of growth and many more versions of ourselves to love ahead of us, but today, I cannot wait to become your wife exactly as we both are. I will love you and every version of you forever, my sweet boy.
I'm so very honored to be able to officially join these two amazing people in matrimony today. Christopher has been the brightest light in my life for the past 28 years. He has grown from the tiniest baby I had ever held to one of the most amazing men I have ever known. One of the strongest factors in the man he has become is the woman holding his hands right now. Cassidy is one of the kindest, most caring people I have ever known. For the last 12 years, she has been by his side through very good times and has been his strongest rock through some of his darkest days. I couldn't be any prouder than I will at the moment I can officially call her daughter. Apart, they are both individually unique, accomplished, loving, and generous people. Together, they are truly an unstoppable force. They have already faced many tests and trials in their relationship. There is no doubt they can weather any storm they may face.
You've taught me that I deserve to have someone who loves me and who makes me feel safe. I've never had to wonder how you feel about me since we've been together. And I've been learning how to trust things unspoken because of you. You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. You loved me when I didn't love myself. You suffered when I suffered. And you waited while I picked up the pieces. You chose me when it didn't make sense. You held me when I wanted to push you away. You sacrificed for me, challenged yourself endlessly for me. You've shown me patience, forgiveness, and grace.
Christopher, you are my safety. You are my excitement, my comfort, my compass, my love, and my whole life. You were the center of my gravity then, at 16, and you still are now. Whenever I have a moment of fear or failure, you are the one to guide me through it. No matter what life throws at us, we will walk through it together. I promise to be your partner in life for the rest of our days.
May God bless you and look after you as you go forward now as one. You may now kiss your bride. It is with the utmost pleasure to be able to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Kris and Cassidy.
do we listen to our hearts? The boy asked. Because wherever your heart is, that's where you'll find your treasure. Cassidy and Kris have been following their hearts for quite a long time. Though their paths have twisted and turned, separated and merged again, their hearts continue to lead back to one another, their treasures. And truly, what a treasure Cassidy is. Kris, please continue to lift her up, to dry her tears, and to give her the butterflies that I know you have for all these years. She's talked about it plenty of times. Be the safety of a warm and familiar blanket, the rush of running into the ocean waves, and the hope of seeing the season's first fireflies. Cassidy deserves everything, and I think she's found it in you.
Throughout all those stupid things we did throughout our childhood, and even now, Kris has taught me and is still teaching me more than he could ever imagine. I wouldn't be the man I am today if Kris didn't show me how to be kind, humble, giving, caring, and that's just many reasons I'm thankful he is my brother. To two of the most amazing people I've known, thank you for changing each and everyone's lives in this room. I wish you nothing but love and happiness for the rest of your lives.
Kris would never have hit this big plan tonight if it wasn't for Cassidy there by his side. The way they complement each other is just amazing. And I want you guys to kind of take a second, because it's tough in the hustle and bustle. I mean, it's been a busy day, a busy few months. There's just been so much going on. I just want you to take a second, kind of take it in, realize what all over those last 5 years that you sacrificed to me. I don't know, it's amazing. It's amazing that you can talk about something 5 years ago and it actually all comes to fruition. So only because, of who you guys are.